First of all, we will discuss about selection cycling. Here is our selection cycling toggle button. So we will click on this selection cycling toggle button, and now you can see that it's here, the selection cycling. You can see it on status bar here. How we can use it? For example, we are going to draw a line here, and next we are going to draw a polyline on the same line from here to here, and next we will draw again a polyline from here to here, and next we will draw a line. So we have here few objects, few geometric objects, so we can't select any one of them, because if we click on the line, so it's selecting one. If you want to select the polyline, we need to use selection cycling. It's already on the status bar. You can see it from here. So from here we will turn on, click here, and now I am going to click on this button. You can see that here we can see the small option near to the cursor, the white like rectangle option, the small one. So it's mean that here is a few object. For example, if we go to the single lines, so the small rectangle option is not showing here. If we go again the multi-object side, then it will show near to the cursor, the pick box, a small white rectangle. So it's mean that here is a few options. So once we click here, this list will open. So here is polyline, line, unknown. So we have few options here. For example, if we go to click here, it will give three lines: line, polyline, polyline, and line. So here we have four options, and if we go to this portion, to the middle portion here, so here we have just two, polyline and line. If we go to the end, here we have only line. You can see it from here. So this is the use of selection cycling. So the next we will discuss about the annotation scale. So what is the annotation scale? We can see that we have here on the status bar these scales. So easily we can change the scale for the drawing from this one. So you can see that here is the scale list. Okay, you can turn on and turn off from here. Okay, and the next one is line weight. Okay, if our line is thin and we want to give weight to the line or polyline, so easily we can give. So this option is showing here. You can see it from here. You can see that show and hide line weight from here. This is the line weight options. So for example, I'm going to draw a polyline, delete this object, polyline from here to here, and I'm going to give here the width. Okay, you can see it here. If you double click on the polyline, you can get the width here. So I'm going to give the width, for example, 3. Enter. You can see it here that thickness is showing successfully. For example, if this line width is off, then it will not show it from here. So that it will give us a line weight. We will discuss about the unit. Okay, we can use a UN for the unit, and also we can use it from here. If you want to bring to the status bar, easily we can bring it here. Now you can see that this option is now available on the status bars. Okay, so from here you can just change it to engineering, architectural, or any other settings. Or also you can right click and go to the settings, and you can change it from here, the units. Okay, so let me select it to the decimal. So now we will go to isometric drafting button. Okay, so for which purpose we are going to use this one? Let me turn on the ortho mode and pick this one. So by the help of this, we can get the line direction as per this line, or as per this line, as per this line, and as per this line. And we can change the direction by pressing F5 from our keyboard, or easily we can go to this option, and here we have a different type of option: isoplan left, isoplan top, isoplan right. So we have this different type of option from here. So let me select the line. You can see that it's moving like this way, parallel to the line. Okay, here you can just click here, you can just bring it here, and easily you can bring it here from here to here. So if you're going to press F5 from your keyboard, so the direction will be changed, and now you can just go to select it from here to here, and easily you can close it to these options. Okay, so by the help of this you can easily draw any shape by using these things. Okay, if you go to change it from here, you can also change it from this option. Okay, click here, click here, click here, enter, and press F5, then press line, then enter, and you can just click it, enter from here, and you can close it here. Okay, so by help of this you can easily draw any object, like 3D object you can draw by the help of this. So easily you can use this option for using of the 3D objects at these lines. Okay, so the last one, which one is remaining, it is called quick property toggle button. So it's very important toggle button. If you want to use this one, you can easily use this button. For example, I'm going to draw a circle, and I'm going to turn on this from here, and you can see that it's now here. Okay, so now you can see that now it's on the status bar here. Okay, so here is off, you can turn on by clicking this. So if you click here and you are coming to click on the circle, so it will give you a quick property here, and easily you can change the color, you can change layer, line type, X and Y, radius, diameter, each and everything you can change it. But if it's off and you click on the circle, nothing will happen and nothing will show here. If you turn on, you can see that it will give you this list. For example, I'm going to draw a polyline from here to here. Okay, this is our polyline object. Click, and if you click here, it will give you color, layer, line type, each and everything it will provide. So the same, if you draw any arc here and you click here, it will provide you all the necessary quick property from here. And also if you go to the list from here, you can see the dynamic UCS button, gizmo, and some 3D buttons which we can use during the 3D work, and we will explain when we are doing the 3D work. Because if I explain now, you will not able to understand these buttons, and we will practically use these all button. And as I explained that we have the necessary buttons which we are using during the 2D work. One is the dynamic input, second is the ortho mode, and third is the object snap tracking, and fourth is the object snap. So these four buttons we are most commonly used in the 2D works, and it's very important you should know this about these buttons as I explained in the previous lectures. So I hope this video explanation is well. So we will see in the next tutorial. Goodbye and take care.